Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX and today I have another video, and this time, well, it's not ballsy bets. It's not what you wanted, but it's something that is kind of close. Now, first of all, we're going to be taking a look at the SLTV Star Series Season 12 Grand Final. And now, this is like, predict who do you think is going to win and stuff. And I don't see Na'Vi winning it. I don't see Titan winning it. Like, that it pretty much explains the odds. I think it'd be pretty much like too easy, essentially, if an IP win it. And I don't know, I just don't feel enemies are that good right now. But at the same time, I don't think TSM are going to win it. They might. But I think it's between Virtus Pro and TSM. Maybe I just, like, I'm kind of playing the odds here, but you know, it's not fun to pick their favorite, you know. But I don't think I'm going to be betting on this, at least not yet. But the bets today is, well, it's yesterday for you, most likely, if I'm going to be releasing this tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, Hellraisers versus Na'Vi is a best of two. Hellraisers have just lost Flamey, and they've lost him to Na'Vi. Na'Vi looked pretty good against Fnatic yesterday, where they took one map, and Hellraisers are not looking very good. I think that's a bad bet. They're also pretty accurate. These teams, I don't know, so I'm going to skip this one. G2 versus Peter, it's a best of one. I don't know why G2 has only got 59%. It's a random map, so, I mean, anything can happen, but Peter on 41% and G2 on 59%. I think that's off, which is also why I have bet. And now, the first betting tip that I'm going to be giving you in this series is that if you want to like start betting and start winning money, which you most likely will if you're watching this, or maybe you just like watching other people's fortunes. What I'm trying to say is, at least, that right now with the returns that I've got a set amount that I'm aiming to win every single time. So that means if I want to win $25 on G2, I have to put up 36 because they're kind of like the overdogs. We've also got Peter, so if I thought that Peter would win, I would put less than 25, so that would be about 18, as you can tell. And just have this kind of like set amount that you're going to be aiming to get in every single match. And as you win and win and win, you can up this to $50 or $30 or $35 or whatever. Just get these set amounts down, because that way you never really go all in, you never lose too much. But if you win like a bigger percentage of your bets than you lose, you will always make money, except if you always bet on overdogs. Now, Penta versus MyKPV. It's a best of one. Penta have been really good lately. MyKPV have not really shown anything, in my opinion. And I still feel like MyKPV 20% in a best of one, that just seems low, but I don't see them winning either, so maybe it actually is a, well, the odds might be actually pretty accurate. At least I'm going to stay away from this one. The second bet that I'm probably going to go in with is Na'Vi Dignitas. Dignitas, 23%, it's a best of two, which means that if they just take one map, you get your items back. If they take both, you win. I like these, as they are kind of like low risk, high reward. It's really good, in my opinion. Now, I don't know, I might actually just go like this. It's not too much I lose, and Dignitas have gotten some decent results lately. They seem to be working really well. I know that 4 of them are actually LAN, so, you know, 4 out of 5 players being LAN is pretty good. Nico being the only one who's not LAN. And so I think that they might have a decent chance. Na'Vi will probably be very inconsistent, seeing that they've just made some roster changes. There are actually just a couple more games that popped up. G2 versus Gplay. It's a best of one. Let's go on to HLTV. If you don't know HLTV, this is this is basically the website to know. And it's a random map. And obviously odds have not settled. Like, these are not the accurate odds. I think G2 is going to win, but I don't want to bet on a game where I don't know what the odds are, because, you know, anything can happen. Like, how should I explain it? I don't know if I can play the odds here. All I know is that I can play the game. I don't know if the odds are off, because right now there are no odds. But also, Orbit Next Please. I don't know Next Please very well. I'd assume Orbit would win this, and Existence would probably win this as well. I don't know who Kaz is, so I'm just going to avoid these two. I don't really know the other teams. LDLC Blue. Don't know them very well. I think it's Tuinu, Maten, and those guys. They're not super good. I think Kick will probably take this one. Might put up money on this bet after this video. But one more bet that I find to be pretty good is Orbit C-Play. Now C-Play, that's my phone, sorry. C-Play have been playing pretty well lately. They've won most of the games, but I just feel like there's a difference in class between the two teams. Like, the best team that C-Play has beaten is G-Play, and it was a close game. Orbit is, in my opinion, much better than G-Play, and I think that C-Play is going to struggle in this one, so I'm going to put up just about, let's see, this much to get $25 on Orbit, and let's see if it goes through. It does, and the last game that I have been thinking about is G2 Online bots. Online bots are not at all bad. I actually played with a couple of guys not too long ago. 20% seems kind of low on a best of one on a random map, but I haven't quite decided yet if I want to go on this. But you don't have to put up very much before you get the $26, so I'll think about it. I'll be thinking about, yeah, right now the G-Play is in favor. They are definitely not going to be in favor when the odds have settled, but I'm going to be doing some more research on LDLC Blue and Kick, and I will make my decision about G2 Online bots and G2 G-Play. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, like in this video tomorrow, with the conclusions of these bets, and we'll see if I've made money or if I have lost some. So yeah, first of all, before we get into the games here, I just want to say something really quick. I've decided, after thinking about this series all night, I've decided that I'm going to be transferring 4 keys over to my Smurf account, and then I'm going to be using my Smurf account to bet with, so that we start at about a $10 amount, and then I bet my way up, because, excuse me, most people have got at least $10 to spare, so like that's a good beginning, if you understand what I mean, and it'll seem a bit less, unrealistic to see yourself in that position, if that makes sense. And you'll see how my betting journey goes and so on. It starts at a much smaller value. I think that's nice. Now, also, you might have already seen the series name in the title, but I felt pretty fucking clever when I came up with the name Diary of a MasterBetter. Now, I think that's a fantastic work plan. If you don't, then I don't know. I felt so clever, but maybe it's just a tough crowd. I don't know. That doesn't really matter much. This is gonna be how this series is gonna unfold from now on. I actually couldn't do a new episode for today because it wouldn't load my inventory on my Smurf on CSGO Launch. So I'm going to be delaying that just a bit. But when I get it started, I hopefully will be making these videos pretty much every single day, or at least a lot of times. And yeah, let's get into the games. Now, Peter versus Gamers 2. I said the odds were off, and I felt very confident in this game. It goes to show, seeing that Gamers 2 took 11 T rounds on Nuke, which is the most CT-biased map in the map pool. Now, they won 16-7 starting off the T side. That is just amazing, to be honest. Easy win, easy skins, easy life. Now, second game, Orbit versus C-Play. And well, could you stop, HLTV? I think Orbit was actually down 13-8, and then I went to bed. And they came back to 15-15, so nothing lost, nothing gained. So we won about $26 because the odds changed just a bit for G-Play, so Gamers 2. So we won about 26 on this one. We didn't lose anything on this one, and those were actually the only 2 bets we made yesterday. But the other game I was talking about, Kick versus LDLC Blue, where I said Kick would win. On Dust 2, it was 16-12, and Kick took 12 CT rounds after being put up with a fucking 7-round deficit after the first half. Now, second map, really close, 16-14 in favor of LDLC Blue, and Nuke also really close, with Kick taking 11 T rounds and LDLC Blue taking 10 T rounds. I think the Tech 9 is a bit OP, but did not put up money on this game. Just wanted to show you that another prediction correct. Gamers 2 also beat G-Play, but unfortunately, online bots were not able to beat Gamers 2. But this was probably the third most confident game I had yesterday. Anyway, boys, it's already at 10 minutes. So much information for the first episode. Next episodes will most likely be a bit shorter, but hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. And my name is NaToSaphiX. Now, if you could please leave a comment with some feedback, seeing that as this is a completely new series, then I would really appreciate it. Hope to see you in the next one, boys, and I'm definitely hyped for this series.